Hello, this is Alyssa Espinoza with my final video for EDUC 526 at Azusa Pacific University. I graduated from APU in 2012 with my bachelor's in liberal studies. After graduating, I was not too excited to start my master's and credential program right away. I was a little tired and burnt out from school. So instead, I decided to take a year off of school where I continued working at Island's restaurant and planning my wedding. Once I got married, it was about that time of year to apply to APU again. And again, I decided I wasn't ready yet and took more time off. I kept working at Islands and got a new job as a lunch lady in the Ontario Montclair School District. Being a lunch lady is something I never imagined myself doing, but is exactly what I needed. Working in the school environment every day got me excited to be a teacher again, and I finally applied to go back to school. And in the fall of 2014, I started my master's and multiple subject credential at APU. At the same time that I started my master's and multiple subject credential program, I also got a new job as a PE instructional aide. This job was my first opportunity to be in charge of my own class, and it really helped me with my classroom management skills, and now I feel a little more confident going into student teaching this fall. I chose the digital teaching and learning program because I already had the needed technology, and it seemed like a great opportunity to learn some cool stuff. We always hear technology is the future, so I wanted to make sure that as a teacher, I was prepared for the future classroom and students. Throughout this program, I have learned a lot that I look forward to implementing in my future classroom. In my first class, EDUC 513, with Linda Mulhauser, I learned the basics of Google Drive and all it has to offer, like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Hangouts, and even more. We also learned a lot about Guru as an online lesson platform. In EDUC 511 with Dr. Gilbreth, I learned how to create an e-portfolio through LiveBinder. In EDUC 512 with Christy Hernandez, I learned about numbers, pages, and Keynote, all of which I had never used before. We also learned about the magic of tabs in Microsoft Word and how helpful spreadsheets can be. In this class, we also had the opportunity to create our very own web quest. In EDUC 515 with Jason Salazar, I learned about his paperless classroom and some more of the cool things Google has to offer, like Google Build and Google Art Project. In EDUC 514 with Bill Selleck, I learned a lot about creating videos through iMovie. And in EDUC 522 with Dr. Courduff, I learned all about Gardner's multiple intelligences and the depth of knowledge model. I learned how I could use technology to meet the needs of the different MIs and create lessons with higher level thinking. We also spent some time learning about adaptive technology. For my unit plan, I created a unit for third graders on outer space. Through this unit, they will learn about the moon's phases, the stories behind the constellations, the sun, and the 8 planets of our solar system. Students will be using Chromebooks and iPads throughout the unit. They will create iMovies, do research online, blog, record podcasts, work collaboratively through Google Draw, watch YouTube videos, take digital notes, and create a slideware presentation. I used to drink a lot of Diet Coke, and this past January, I decided I wanted to give up drinking soda. I had been trying to drink more water, but without any concrete goal in mind. So for my action research project, I decided to research how much water I needed to drink every day and ways to reach that goal. I found out I need to drink about 2 liters of water every day. So the first thing I did was buy a nice big reusable water bottle and kept it with me at all times. The first week I noticed I was drinking a lot more water, but still not reaching my goal. So the next week, I tried drinking water at certain times in the day, like when I woke up, before each meal, before a shower, and before bed. This really helped me, and by the end of the second week, I was meeting my 2-liter goal. I think by drinking water alongside certain daily events will help me maintain drinking 2 liters a day in the long run, despite having a busier schedule once the school year starts. Throughout this program, I learned about a lot of different technologies, but more importantly, I learned that no matter the technology, because it will always be changing, to make sure I'm thinking about the many different needs of my students and how technology can help them and enrich my lessons.